He is the head coach of União, one of the very best gyms in the entire world. He is Andre Pederneiras, and he is joining us on the phone right now. Andre, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining us. All right, well, I have to ask you right off the bat, did you watch the Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz fight on Saturday?
Yeah, I watched the fight.
Okay, what did you think? Who do you think won?
I think Conor have a little bit more advantage from the home, but I think it's so close. If you need to make, I can just say is home. I think that's
Andre, we're having a hard time hearing you. The connection seems a little bit off.
Can you repeat?
It sounds like it's cutting out a little bit. Maybe we call you back, or if you can go somewhere else. Oh.
No, I hear good, but
No, this is difficult.
no.
Okay, we're going to call you back, Andre. Sorry about that. Sounds like he's in a place with bad cell reception. But we'll get him on. I think he said that he thought Conor won the fight. And of course, UFC President Dana White saying afterwards that Jose Aldo is going to fight Conor next. If Conor doesn't defend his title, he's going to be stripped of the featherweight title. And I didn't mention this, but I'm sure you know if you're watching this show, Andre Pederneiras is Jose Aldo's head coach. União, Rio de Janeiro. Olympics just wrapped up, by the way. Canada killing it over there. The other big story this weekend. I mean, what did we get? 48 medals? Golds? I think so. All seriousness, though, it is going to be very interesting to see what they do with Aldo. He is the interim champion. He beat Frankie Edgar at UFC 200. I thought it was a very impressive performance on his part. And at some point, you have to unify the belts. And at some point, you'd think that, you know, Conor has to defend that title if he wants to hold on to it. The belt and being champion gets you a lot of things, is important as far as your pay is concerned. So I think that he does want to defend the title, but does he want to do it next? Is now the time to do it? Okay. Here's another number coming your way. Sorry about that. Here we go. Da 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 da. There it is. Let me just make sure I got it right. The joys of live radio, live television, live streaming, if you will. So hopefully we will connect with Andre Pederneiras. And how about this treat? Our final guest, saving the best for last this week, John Kavanagh, head coach, SBG Ireland, head coach, Conor McGregor, will be joining us in around 10 to 15 minutes time from Las Vegas, from the McMansion, to look back at the big win on Saturday night, UFC 202. Also, by the way, Bellator is back on Friday night from Orange County. Some bad news for them. Kimbo Slice Jr., Kevin Ferguson, injured. He will not be fighting on Friday. His Bellator debut has been delayed. But the good news is our man, Butterfly Bubba Jenkins. What's his name again? I'm a Bad Man. He is bumped up to the main card. Mr. New York Rick, what is our number? He's asking me what our number is. Did you connect with him? Did you guys connect? He wants to call us. Well, that's bizarre. What's the number? Can someone message me the number so that he can call in? Okay, we've got him. Is he there? Andre?
Yeah.
All right, that's much better.
Yeah, for me too.
Okay, great. Thank you for doing it. So I couldn't hear you the first time. You think Conor won?
I think Conor won. It's a so close fight, but I give it to Conor.
Okay,
I give it to Conor.
Were you hoping that he won to make the the Aldo fight that you want a bigger fight? Were you rooting for him?
For sure. I pray for he won, but now he need to go back to his division and give the rematch for Aldo. I don't understand, because you want to one more time fight with Nate, but not give it to Aldo another opportunity to fight. I can't understand him. Understand?
He said afterwards.
Now he say no, maybe I go to 155. No, he need to go down and drop his weight to 145 and give it a rematch for Aldo. He deserves that.
So after the fight, he said he doesn't know if he can get excited for it because he beat him in 13 seconds. But Dana White is saying he has to go down to fight Aldo at 145 or he's going to get stripped. Are you confident that he's going to come down and fight Aldo?
First of all, I always believe in Dana. If Dana say he needs to go, but I not think he confident to fight Aldo again. He know one punch don't say anything to anybody. I'm better or the other guy better. Have a look. It's not a look, but his punches go direct in his chin. Sometimes it happen one time, and I don't know when it happen again. He know that.
Have you reached out to the UFC since the fight to get a sense for if this fight is going to happen, when it's going to happen?
I started to talk with Sean Shelby, but I started to talk to him a little after the Conor's fight, and they asked me to call him next week. Oh. I probably call him and Dana next week to see what happens in the future.
Is it fair to say at this point that Jose doesn't want to fight anyone else, that he will not take in any other fight if it's not Conor?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What do you think? Do you think it's going to happen? Or do you think it's going to be difficult?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
It needs to happen. Needs to happen, man.
Yeah.
Needs to happen.
Do you have, looking back at that fight, and of course he's won since then, was it just the punch, or was there more going on? Was there more going on in Jose's head, all the talk, all that stuff? Because we've never seen him like that before. Why do you think it ended up the way it did back in December?
No, I think Jose see the chance to finish the fight and put everything in with just one moment, and really after the start the fight. I think the biggest mistake for him is that. But sometimes it happens. How can I say to the champion, you make a wrong decision? Yeah. The guys that champion so long have a lot of victories. And how can I say to the guy, I think nobody can say to Aldo, you make a mistake, you're doing a wrong thing. Because if he's punched going first before the Conor, now he's still champion and the Conor in the floor. But Conor should go first. Have a look. That's good for him.
Mm-hmm. Was it hard to get Jose back on track mentally for the Edgar fight after what he experienced against Conor?
No, for sure no. Aldo have a good mental, good head, man. Nobody know how good he's mentally about the fights, man.
So you weren't worried at all?
Everything in his life.
You weren't worried how he would respond at UFC 200? Because sometimes when someone gets knocked out, they get a little gun shy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you weren't concerned?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he got a chance.
Were you happy with his performance against Edgar last month?
Yeah. For the guys after his loss, I think he's doing really good. I think everybody saw he much better than Frank in that fight.
Yeah. This whole story that he was like sending in a spy, getting some. Can you clear it up for us? What was he talking about? Is that true?
No, No, not true.
Okay.
I never do that. Nobody from my camp or me doing that. I show my guys. These kids train with me a long time. Like a kids start to train with me like a kids. Jiu-jitsu guys.
Yeah.
And I never teaching these guys do a dirty game to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. He just tell this thing because the Conor in his last fight with him, I put a spy in his camp. And they just say the same to tell Conor, if you want to put him in my camp, I can put in your camp too. But he put his name, Frank's name, but never do that, man.
Okay. Because that turned into a big story.
Yeah, but sometimes Aldo talk a lot of good things, and nobody talking about that.
Right.
When just one time he talk a bad thing, everybody talking about shit. Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Sometimes like he told me, sometimes I need to say bad things to people. Look at me. I don't understand that because I do every good things every day, and nobody talk about me. I'm in champion so long time, but the people talking bad about me after my loss than all my wins. Mm-hmm. I don't understand sometimes that. The guy throw bottle of waters and between Conor and Nate, and everybody like that. Everybody pay the pay-per-view, go to arena because the guys doing a wrong thing. I been doing good things, and the people not buy my pay-per-view.
Huh.
Nobody can understand that. I think sometimes the people like more the bad guy than the good guy. I don't understand.
Have you talked to him since the fight on Saturday?
Yeah.
What did he say about it?
Because now he take a vacation in the United States, go to Disney with his daughter.
Oh, nice.
And stay for 1 week.
What did he say about the fight?
He not like the fight. He said that the fight after the second round, the people's his gas is out, mm-hmm. and then just punch a punch, but not a hard punch, just soft punch because so tired they both won.
In your opinion, as Aldo's coach, what's the key to beating Conor McGregor?
I think if Aldo has a good strategy, standing can beating Conor standing on the ground and everything. The safety game put the Conor on the ground. For sure.
Okay. And at this point, are you going to start preparing for Conor? Like, do you think New York is a possibility? Because if it is New York, as Jose tweeted about, that's not that far away. That's in a little less than 3 months. When will you start preparing?
Really, after he coming back from his vacation. Okay.
By the way, Renan Barão, is there an update on when he's going to return?
Yeah. He coming back to my gym like 2 weeks because he live in Natal. Okay. The last camp he doing everything in Natal because they have some problem with his family, and they stay in Natal train direct in Natal. But this time he coming back, he stay with us like 3 weeks, and they doing all his camping here. Okay. And they'll be very prepared for this fight.
Yeah, and of course he's fighting in September against Philippe Nover, so an important fight for him. And by the way, not that long ago, you said that you were going to stop traveling and cornering fighters, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Have you decided what you're going to do as far as your future cornering fighters?
The truth? No. I still come with this guy. Maybe I need to put my team on the same way, the winner way, and after that, I'm retired for sure.
Okay, so you feel like you need to get them back on track?
I need to stop, man.
Yeah, you're tired?
I need to stop.
You're tired?
Yeah. I'm doing this a long time. And then people's thinking about it. The UFC 9, I have a fighter in UFC 9.
Wow.
If you see, long time ago, I traveling too much. I traveling outside Brazil 162 times.
Wow.
40 times to Japan. It's too much, man. It's too much.
So perhaps, I mean, if Aldo gets the McGregor fight, you will corner Aldo, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe that will be your last one?
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe.
Okay. So for now, you're going to wait and talk to the UFC and see what they say, but that's what you want, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, great to hear from you, Andre. Thank you very much for the time and good luck getting the fight.
Thank you so much.
All right. There he is, head coach over at Novo União, Andre Pederneiras. That's what he wants. He made it pretty clear.